What up, cappers, gamblers, punters? What up, sleuths? What up, mama? What up, sports fans? It's Thursday, September 14th. Feels like a good day to make a little cash. Something we actually have been doing of late. Yesterday, we made $541 profit. We were up $756 in the last 2 days. We hit on our Indians, Cubs, Astros, Angels over 8.5 at plus 247. We put $200 on that. We almost hit on our live dog Padres, who lost in extras to the Twins. Dinelson Lamet is going to be a great pitcher. Keep an eye on him. If you don't want to bet on the Padres when he pitches because they're such a terrible ball club, bet the unders. We had the under as well on that. Both were straight bets, so it's basically a wash. We hit on 3 of our 5 exotics on the Angels-Astros game. Lost our 2 on the Astros. Hit all 3 on the Angels. We didn't double dip on the over because we already had it connected to the parlay. And we are feeling pretty good about ourselves because with wins comes sleuths. And with sleuths comes Gasms. Gasms that I don't need to self-start. I had to self-start too many Gasms during my losing streak through the tough July and August. I don't know if you can tell by checking me out, but I have almost no upper body strength except for this giant forearm muscle just from jerking off so much throughout the summer, which means my fight move looks like this. I block, I duck, I weave, and then I get in there. I would be surprised to see Triple G drop this move on Canelo on Saturday night. I am, though, feeling good. The sun is shining. We have Thursday night football. I get to make fun of the Bengals offensive line all night, and I have a $100 parlay in action in 40 minutes. It is 12:28 p.m. Eastern time right now, and in an ode to fatter pockets and the hotter sleuths, let's get capping. My $100 parlay is the White Sox, Diamondbacks, Astros at plus 460. You guys won't see this in time to hammer the White Sox, but I'll give you an idea of why I'm making this bet. After fading Shields all year long, I started noticing that he was pitching better. And I was watching the game when he took that 102-mile-an-hour comebacker off his knee and stayed in the game. When he stayed in, I started realizing why the White Sox never ditched him from the starting rotation. He is a heart and soul guy that this team likes to play for. I watched him destroy the Giants. I mean, I know the Giants' offense is fucking awful, but he looked very good shutting them down. Last start, I got him and the White Sox at plus 110 today versus Sad Sack Tigers, and I only put $100 on it. So if he repays my trust in him with a pint glass of semen from me, I will still have bullets for tonight. These are the 2 games I really, really like. I like the Diamondbacks over the Rockies at minus 180. It is Zach Godley versus Chad Bettis. Godley has really good numbers. He didn't start the year in the rotation, started the year in the minors, and came up pretty early. He's 7-7 with a 3.18 ERA and a 1.10 WHIP. In 13 September innings, he has a 2.08 ERA, and he's holding opponents to a 159 average. He's got really good numbers. At home, he's 3-2 with a 3.41 ERA, but he has a 0.98 WHIP, holding opponents to a 181 average at home. Versus Colorado, he's had their number, 2-0 with a 2.77 ERA, holding them to a 163 average. Last start on Sunday, Godley got 9 strikeouts versus the Padres, and every one came on his nasty curveball. Only 2 pitchers in the majors have struck out more batters in a single game with their curveball this year. Godley is 3rd in the league with curveball Ks at 94. He's a good pitcher. And he's up against Chad Bettis, who is not pitching well. He's 1-2 with a 4.98 ERA, 1.25 WHIP. This will be his 7th start since coming back from testicular cancer. He went 7 innings in each of his first 2 starts, but has not gone more than 5 1/3 since. On the road, he's allowed 8 earned runs in 10 innings. He's bad versus the Diamondbacks, 1-1 with a 7.30 ERA and 9 career appearances. The Diamondbacks shuffled Jake Lamb back to the 7th spot in the order. It seemed to provide some spark. A.J. Pollock is getting off the schneid as well. I like the offense in this situation. I think they're going to light up Bettis, and I'm confident in the Diamondbacks over the Rockies at minus 180. Next, I have the Astros over the Angels at minus 140. It's Brad Peacock versus Ricky Nolasco. Peacock is 10-2 with a 3.05 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. He's 3-2 with a 4.64 ERA in his career versus the Angels, but he just faced them August 26th at Angel Stadium, where the game is tonight, Went 6 innings, allowing only 1 run, 3 hits. Listen to this. He has 124 strikeouts and only 94 2/3. His 19.1% swinging strike rate in his last start was the highest of his career. He is in peak form. And you can't say that about Ricky Nolasco, who is 6-13 with a 5.19 ERA and a 1.47 whip. Opponents are hitting .288 off of him. He has allowed 34 homers this year. That's third most in the majors. Listen to some of these numbers are fucking awful. Righties are hitting .308 off of him with an OPS of .946. He's 7-2 in his career versus the Astros, but who cares? He's a bad pitcher right now. In July, his ERA was 5.72. August, 5.17. September, 6.75. Listen to some of these numbers against Nolasco. McCann is hitting 26. Is hit 26 for 76 off him for a .342 average and 9 homers. Beltran is 20 for 57 off him with a .351 average. Altuve, 7 for 14. Maben, 8 for 13. I like this action. So if the White Sox fuck me in the old drink hole, right in the back of the khakis, I've only dropped $100, so I will have more bullets to fire, and I will parlay these games. I'm going to leave the Thursday night football action alone. I want to see how Deshaun Watson plays. I think the Bengals are a bad team. They're obviously a bad team. I bet you they'll be worse than the Browns this year. Bet you I could get a lot of action on that, but I would need odds. I think that I want to watch this game. I think the play would be the Texans to cover, but I'm not going to make that bet, at least as of now, but I will be studying throughout the day. If the White Sox fuck me in the drink, I'll take the Diamondbacks with the Astros in the parlay. And I will look at other action. Follow me on Twitter. I will be putting my action out all day as I always do on Twitter. And please let us know what your action is on our SBR YouTube forum. Other than that, man, much love to you guys, man. Get that cake. I'm going for 3 straight winning days, which is nice. I had 2 nice winning days about a week ago and couldn't get my third. Couldn't get that third in a row, so I'm hoping to do it today. And I feel really good. I think this action is promising, and I'm looking forward to watch that White Sox game in 35 minutes. So you guys milk these fucking bookies. Let me know what you're on today. Maybe I will tail that action. Much love, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Can't do it without you guys. So get that cash.